Today I'm going to show you how to start a new project using the Studio 5000 for the Allen Bradley ControlLogix PLC. So we're going to start by opening our Studio 5000 software. Then we are going to create a new project from scratch. So we'll click on the new project. And then it's going to ask you which type of processor that you have for your new project. We have a ControlLogix 5570. It is a 1756 L71, so that is correct. We're going to give it a name. We're going to call this Ace of Clubs. And it's going to ask you what revision of your processor. So ours is revision 32. If you do not know your revision, you can click on RS Links, and then you can find your processor, and you can right click on it, and you can do device properties, and it will show you your revision number. 32 is a major revision, and then the 0.11 is the minor revision. So we know that we have a 32 revision because of the RS Links. And then we do have a 10 slot chassis, and we do have 9 slots. So we are going to click finish, and it will write our program. So we just know that program already exists, that it's okay for us. Action. Once the software has loaded, we will be ready to add our I/O to our backplane. As you notice, the backplane does not automatically populate our I/O, so we will have to tell it what I/O we are going to use. To do that, we're going to right click on I/O configuration, and we're going to click on the new module. So we are only going to look for the digital module, so we're going to narrow our search by only selecting digital inputs. And then we're going to narrow our search even further just by Rockwell Automation Allen Bradley. So this gives you the catalog number and then the description of your card. To find your catalog number, again, you can go to RS Links, and it will show you everything in the backplane, and it will show you your catalog number. We are going to add our DC input card and our relay output card. So this tells us a number that we need to be looking for. So we're looking for a 1756 IB16. So we'll go back to our Studio 5000, and then we'll find 1756 IB16. And then we'll click highlight that, and then hit create. And that will create our new program. So we have to name this card. So we're just going to call it a DC input card. And then we have to tell it the slot number. Again, you can look in RS Links, and RS Links will tell you the slot number. This is slot 5, so it is located in the 5th slot of our rack. And then we do not need a description, so we're just going to click OK. And then that creates for us our DC input card. And then we're going to do our relay output card. And again, we can look at RS Links, and it is a the output card is a WO16A. That is our relay output card, and it is located in slot number 6. So to go back to our Studio 5000, we will find our OW16I, and we'll click on that, and we'll create. And we'll just simply call this a relay output. And you must have a name for your card, or it will not accept a name, and it will not accept spaces in your name. So it is in slot number 6, and the revision is correct, and then we're just going to hit OK. So we have added our cards to our program, so we should not add anything else at this time. So we're just going to close that. So now that we have our programmed, we added our I/O and our software, we need to transfer our software to the PLC. So to do that, we can go to Communication and go to WhoActive, or we can click this little icon on our toolbar. And that will take us to WhoActive, and then our communication must be set up in FactoryTalk Links. And there is a video that shows you how to set up your communication in FactoryTalk Links. So then we will look for our processor. So this will show you everything on our network. So if you look, start at the top, this is our computer, and then this is everything on the network. This is the IP address of the Ethernet card in our backplane of our rack, and this shows you all the cards in our rack. So we must select the correct processor in our rack before we can send it to the processor. So once you have the correct processor selected, then you hit download, and it will take it to the processor.